again. Welcome to my channel, Ellen's Abundant Life on Less. And today I want to talk about, it's a collab with Centsible Living with Money Mom. And I want to talk about 9 things that I regret buying. Yesterday I did a video on 9 things I don't regret buying. But before I get to that, I just wanted to give you a couple of tips on how you can earn extra money at home. And I got these from Woman's World, and this lady rents out her basement for $1,500 a month. So if you have an extra room or some extra space in your house, you might want to consider, and you need some extra cash, you might want to consider doing the same. I've thought about maybe renting out my basement because it is finished, but I'm not in real desperate need of money. I'm doing okay with what I make. But sometime in the future, you never know. So that's an option. But I actually like living alone. I really enjoy it. So I don't know. I'd have to have a separate entrance or something. I don't know. Anyway, here's another idea. And this lady, her name is Bogle, and she makes 6 figures blogging about reading. She has a blog that she created her website and everything, and she does book reviews on her blog. Now it says she also offers a paid book club membership and a podcast. But she said it's been really successful and she makes 6 figures. She put her own spin on the book reading. She made a series, Life Lessons from Green Gables, based on the books of Anne of Green Gables. So you might want to start a blog, and she monetizes the blog with affiliate networks and companies that pay to link their products. So you might want to think about starting something like that. Okay, so these are the 9 things that I regret buying. Number 1, I regret buying so many clothes. So many shoes, so many purses. I really have a lot. And I mean, I've accumulated it over the years because my figure hasn't changed that much, and I don't gain and lose weight and gain and lose weight, but I have put on a couple pounds the last couple years since I broke my hip and I cracked a vertebrae on my back, so I'm much more sedentary, and I've told this story before. So because I have gotten more sedentary, I've probably put on maybe 10, 12 pounds. So I did get rid of some of my clothes that weren't comfortable anymore, but before that, my figure never changed. I was always pretty much the same. I didn't go up and down in my weight. So, and the styles that I buy are pretty classic. You know, I like t-shirts with sweaters and blazers or a nice blouse over it, or, you know, just styles like that. So they don't really go out of style. So I have accumulated a lot of clothes, and I am somewhat of a clothes horse. So I do regret buying some of the things that I bought because I just don't like them enough to wear them. So, but like I've said before, that's another project that I'm working on. I'm working on downsizing some of my clothes. I'm not getting rid of everything, but I probably won't wear, you know, 4-inch stilettos anymore or things like that. So those things, and a lot of them are like brand new. So I'm going to try and maybe sell some of those or donate the rest. So another thing that I regret having, and I didn't regret having it before, but I regret having it now, and that's all the dishes I have. What I used to do is with every season, I had my winter dishes, I had my spring dishes, I had dishes for the summer. I had a lot of dishes. I've already gotten rid of half my Christmas dishes because we don't use them anymore. My family's too large now. So I sold half of those and I got a good price for them. I think it was $50, which was pretty good. And, but I still have too many dishes. And of course, I had glassware that went with all the dishes. And so now that I don't use it anymore, I do regret having spent money on that because I realized that one set of dishes, something neutral would have done the trick. You know, just change your tablescape and use some neutral dishes and it works just as well. Okay, number 3, too many decor items. I just have way too many tchotchkes. I'm tired of dusting them. I'm tired of moving them around. So I do regret some of the tchotchkes that I have, and your tastes change over time. So I have to get rid of some of those too. So I do regret that, but I am going to repurpose or refurbish some of them because I would like to start doing room by room and sort of doing some redecorating and using what I have, upcycling, spray painting, whatever. You can do that with vases if you want to change your color scheme. But I've pretty much have the same decor now here in my house for 16 years, and I do still like it, but I really need to downsize some of that and just change things up a bit. So I do regret spending money on a lot of that stuff, and I don't want to buy any more. If I want a new wreath, I'm just going to pull an old one apart, and I have a lot of silk flowers and things like that that I will just make a new wreath out of what I already have. So I'm going to shop my house. Okay, let's see. Too many skincare products that don't deliver what they say they are going to do. Um, and as you get older, especially, at least with me, you know, you start to see some wrinkles, you see some sagging here, some sagging there, and you don't really, I personally don't want to grow old gracefully. I'm one of those, I want to fight it every step of the way gals. So if there's a product out there that I think can help, then I'm all for it. But there's a lot of products that I've bought that just they don't do anything. And actually, one of the best skincare systems that I have used, at least for me when I was in my 40s and 50s, I used it for a long time, was the Obagi skincare system. And after I use up what I have now, I'm probably going to go back to that. I am using some skincare products now that I do like the way they work. I don't personally, for somebody that's 69, I don't have a lot of wrinkles. I have some, you know, deep wrinkles around my eyes here, but I don't have, my skin itself isn't wrinkly. I don't have fine wrinkles everywhere. And I do like some of the skincare products that I'm using now. I don't wear makeup. I mean, I wear eyeshadow, uh, liner, and mascara and lipstick. But most of the time, if I'm going somewhere fancy, I use a little bit of mineral powder. But most of the time, like today, I don't wear makeup at all. So I do like some of the products, and I will share some of those with you if you have an interest um, in a future video. But I have a lot of skincare products that just, they don't make the cut. Number 5 is useless supplements. a lot of supplements because I have the arthritis and the fibromyalgia, and you know, not to complain, but you know, every day I have aches and pains, and getting around isn't always as easy as it used to be. And you know, you read about products that, you know, supposed to cut back on all that, but a lot of those don't work. So a lot of the supplements that I have bought in the past don't work, and I will not purchase them again. So I do regret buying those, but I guess if you don't try, you don't know, right? Okay, number 6, vacuum cleaners. I think I'm just looking for a vacuum cleaner that I don't have to bother doing anything with. And I know everybody's going to say get a robotic vacuum cleaner, and I do have a couple of those. I have one upstairs and I have one downstairs here, and I do like it. I do like my robotic vacuum cleaner, but I'm talking about other vacuum cleaners, handheld ones, or let's see, I have some upright ones that I've bought that just they don't cut the grade. So anyway, I regret buying some vacuum cleaners that I still have, or I have some floor cleaners. I'm actually looking for something that I can vacuum and wash everything at the same time. And I do have a Bissell one now that I like, but the other ones that I tried before, I I'm I regret buying those. So anyway, um, number 7 is comforters and linens. I used to do the same thing every season with my bedroom. I don't do that anymore. I used to change my curtains, I changed my comforters, I changed my linens. Um, the walls and things were kind of a neutral color, but everything else I changed. So now I have all this stuff sitting there, and of course it's like brand new because you know you only use it during one season or the seasons. So I regret buying that stuff, and I really need to get rid of some of it. So anyway, um, oh, Christmas decorations. I used to decorate like crazy for Christmas. I mean, I decorated everything, my kitchen, my bedrooms, my bathrooms, everything. And, you know, got out the Christmas dishes. And every year I would decorate my Christmas tree with different ornaments. I had different themes, and I liked decorator theme trees, you know, musical instruments, or flowers and grapes, and oh, you name it. So now I have all these Christmas decorations. I don't do that anymore. I decorate very simply, but I still have a lot of that stuff in my attic. I've given a lot of it away already, but I do regret buying that. But on the other hand, I did enjoy it when I enjoyed it, but I don't enjoy it anymore. And now I regret having bought it because I have to deal with it and get rid of it. And number 9, last but not least, baking pans. I have all kinds of shapes and sizes, Christmas tree baking pans, flower baking pans, muffin pans. I have a lot. And I really don't bake anymore because I don't eat it. So unless there's a special occasion where I will bake a cake or something like that, um, I have all this stuff now that for baking. At one point I had thought, well, it would be kind of a nice side business to maybe learn cake decorating and bake cakes. And, you know, actually I could probably still do that. But for now, I regret buying that because I'm not using it right now. So that's all the 9 things I regret buying. I'm sure there's more, but that's what I came up with now. And what do you guys regret buying? Leave a comment below. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my videos. And please consider subscribing hit the notification bell. It helps my channel grow, and it's a really lovely community of people that are like-minded. So if any of this interests you, please consider joining the community and subscribing. And that's all I have for you today. And I just want to say I love you guys, and I wish you abundant blessings. Go have some fun this weekend. Have some fun every day. Every day have some fun. Every day relax. Every day spend time with your loved ones and do the things you love to do. All right, my friends, I'll see you next time.